"What can I get for you?" the muscular young bartender inquires, pretending not to recognize the celebrity standing before him. Celeste approaches the shiny, black bar with curiosity, admiring the yellow, orange, and green neon lights infused beneath the surface. She looks down with a cautious fascination at the variety of snakes making their way across the top of the serving area. All types of pythons, rattlers, and cobras of different lengths slither alongside popular drinks filled with fruit juices and spirits. The serpents themselves feature glow-in-the-dark colors painted in simple patterns. These vibrant colors include electric reds, tribal blues, and mystical greens. Celeste observes in awe as patrons dart their hands into the snake pit atop the modern bar to retrieve their drinks. She stares at the bartender before her with a quirky smile, reading the menu as if through fog. The 22-year-old is wearing a bright orange designer dress featuring a black leather belt with a trendy silver buckle. Her silhouette moves in a seductive rhythm with the low hum of the tribal music from the bar. She pulls her hair back with delicious enthusiasm, noticing that several men are watching her. "Can I get a rattlesnake Bloody Mary?" the red-headed beauty requests with a pair of opalescent blue eyes. "You got it," the athletic bartender replies with vivacious tact as he flexes his muscular chest and runs his right hand through his gleaming black hair. "I've heard that the magic shows here are dangerous," Celeste suggests with curiosity, jumping a bit as she watches a patron get bit on the forearm by an angry python. "Everyone tells me that people have died performing in these shows." "Is that right?" the bartender smirks with a sober rhetoric. "I'd say that's true. I mean, take me for instance. I'm from the underworld. Been dead for over 10 years. "Is that a fact?" she inquires playfully, feeling intrigued by the false ghost story. "You look kinda sexy for a dead man," Celeste admits, flashing a gratuitous pinup girl pose and then laughing at herself. The bartender winks at her with confidence as he uses a pair of custom-made tongs to pick up her drink and place it in the snake pit atop the bar. The young singer glares at him across the serving area. She watches in alarm as he positions her drink within the array of deadly, slithering creatures. Celeste examines a pair of glowing rattlesnake jaws that are mounted onto the rim of her adult beverage. She feels her heart throbbing with intrigue at the red ambiance of the drink. There is a black, bendable straw protruding through the jaws between the fangs. The entire skull of the small creature extends a third of the way out of the large glass, looking as if it is ready to leap out at her. "How do I get it without being bitten?" the young woman beckons with an uncertain expression, watching the bartender with mistrust. "Just reach in and grab it slowly, and show them you're not afraid," the bartender advises, turning his chin upward at her with preemptive respect. Celeste peers into his eyes, ensuring that the bartender is serious, and then takes a closer look at the coiled bodies that are slithering before her. After a few seconds of contemplation, the young woman reaches down with her delicate fingers. She moves with caution to avoid alarming the snakes. Celeste's skin begins to crawl in discomfort when her hand gets within 15 inches of the pit. She can feel droplets of sweat forming beneath her wild red hair, and her mind is in a state of crazed confidence. Finally, her fingers wrap around the base of the glass, and she begins to pull it toward her, but stops when a distinct rattling sound reaches her ears. Celeste holds her breath in terror as she spots a large rattlesnake coiled up just under the lip of the bar, behind where her drink was placed. The back of her neck goes cold as the snake raises its head almost level with her hand, rattling its tail with more aggression as if to protect the drink. In a moment of panic, she pulls the glass toward her, watching the muscles of the snake as it tenses and strikes at magnificent speed. The jaws are heading for her hand faster than she can move it out of the snake's path. Just when the fangs are a few inches from her skin, the snake slams against something solid and retreats back under the bar. Celeste pulls the Bloody Mary back in a rush, almost falling over in her high heels. She spills the contents somewhat from the scare delivered by the deadly snake. "It's okay," the bartender announces with his palms outward, laughing a bit and suppressing a smile. "The poisonous specimens are behind plexiglass. It's just an optical illusion. Welcome to the Club of Hearts. Enjoy the show." He finishes with a cheesy smile, indicating that this act has become part of the allure and a sort of brand for Jacob's Club. "Thanks, I'll try," the young singer mutters squeamishly as she departs the bar, making her way toward the auditorium for the magic show.